Okay, there we go. So, welcome to the first, probably the only video. I'll probably be able to get it done in one video. So it's going to be a video of Nekopara Volume 1. So yeah, keep in mind it's going to be the demo of this. I don't know how long it goes for, but it looked amusing. I'll say that much. So let's just get Doug's. Let's just dig straight into it. Indeed. Indeed. Anyway, let's just get into it right now. Yes, there you go. It was one of those, games that Steam automatically recommends to you because you played something similar, and that was probably because I played Everlasting Summer, and it's a bit different to Everlasting Summer. For one thing, I don't think you get any choices, and I think it's a bit shorter as well, and it actually costs money, but I mean, what the hell? I was willing to play the demo of Euro Truck Simulator 2, so why not play the demo of this? Who knows? It might be pretty fun. Unfortunately, it doesn't have like an English voiceover, so what the hell? It does have English text at the very least. Yeah, let's just start. I think I've introduced it enough there. Go. Yes. Looks like they get stuck straight into it. So you should be able to hopefully read the text at the bottom there. I don't think actually I shouldn't have the cam enabled, so it shouldn't be obstructing anything there. So there we go, just heading out, apparently. Oh, okay, they're not going to voice this over for some reason. Phew, this should be most of the boxes then. Metal boxes. I wiped the sweat off my forehead with my arm as the moving truck disappeared from view. Although it was early April and only the beginning of spring, today's weather was quite nice. It was even a bit hot. Well, it's a good day for a new start. Anyway, I turned my head to look at the empty bakery, which didn't even have any signage yet. The brand new exterior wall had a western look. It's a popular look nowadays, with a predominantly white and brown motif. There was also a large window which let lots of sunlight in. Incredible. And finally, there were the words that displayed the name of the bakery, La Soleil. Instead of the proper French article le, it was La Soleil, meaning the sun. Not the most imaginative of names, but I suppose it sounds fancy if you don't speak French, so there you go. This was a nod towards the name of the shop of someone I admired. Is that a reference to something? I don't know. Now that I'm on my own, I'll have to do my best. Shit's bacon, indeed. God, I really hope to God is kidding about that. I softly murmured to myself. From here on out, no one would tell me what to do. That's the frontier spirit. I was going to start completely anew, despite the stature of my family's name and everything that had happened up until now. I alone would decide my path and take responsibility for what I do. In exchange for that freedom, I can't blame anyone else for what happens. Still, although I was a bit worried, the thought of what lay ahead made me break into a smile. Alright, in any case, I better get all these things cleaned up. I took a deep breath and got my spirits back up. I stepped into the new smelling bakery. No door animations for us. That's right. Oh, but maybe it's going to end up committing seppuku in the end. Anyway, what's with this big box? Oh, okay, there were two big boxes though, not just one. It's false advertising. In front of me was a large box which I didn't recognize. In fact, there were two of them. No shit. In fact, I was just calling them out on that. Fragile, delicate. Absolutely this side up. If thrown, your company will be in trouble. Really. The warnings were going overboard. They were going... Oh, sorry. The warnings were going overboard. They were getting annoying. Even if these are baking supplies... Oh shit, I forgot to change the game over actually. On Twitch. Oh well. Even if these are baking supplies, I don't remember buying anything quite like this. First off, they were boxes that looked like they came from my house. If these were from the bakery, there's no way I wouldn't remember buying them. There were no tags from the moving company either. Very suspicious. All there was were those warning labels. Well, I'll know for sure once I open the... Oh. Oh. Okay. That's a bomb, that's right. Huh? Thus, the madness begins. Yeah, that was pretty understandable. Is he gonna open the boxes already? Oh, it's just a cat, huh? Just a troublesome cat. Jeez. Cute. We can read the text down there. Indeed, better be careful. Like that would fool me. What are you doing, Chocola? Chocola the vampire, right? Indeed. God. Actually, I don't think the story was quite as good as Everlasting Summer either, for that matter. But what the hell, I mean, it's something a bit different. Anyway, we just saw each other at home yesterday, you know? Indeed. So I'm assuming that the main character doesn't actually have a voice of his own, by the sounds of it. Is that so? Yeah, it is pretty camp. Yep, that's right apparently. Indeed. Heavens to Betsy. Well, compared to the rest of my things, you are heavy. She ignored what I said. Chocolate puffed out her cheeks. You could say that she was always happy-go-lucky. Or rather, she preoccupied herself with only what was in front of her. Well, I guess that was how you described Chocolat. While I was getting ready to move, I did wonder why I didn't see you. What's this? Hey. Oh, and by the way, this is the Steam version as well. Apparently the Steam version is severely cut down compared to the original. Because Gabe, I suppose. But anyway. So, long time no see, indeed. Oh, she's still talking. Oh. Indeed. Why is Vanilla here too? Well, why not? Oh, well, there you go. Yeah. Master. That's right, yeah. Tight spaces, that well. Actually, why were they transported in boxes? I mean, couldn't they have, you know, hitched a ride just in a seat or something? Slave children. Yeah, sounds like it actually. Sounds like a bit of a dystopia going on here. Slave race or something. Again, huh? In any case, Chocolat, Vanilla, get out of there. I was at my wit's end with the large boxes that had suddenly shown up. Anyhow, Chocolat and Vanilla got out of their boxes. What? Oh, why is no one picking up the phone? Just what is Shigure doing? I hung up after trying to call my little sister. Oh, he was the one making the call. Okay. There was no way that Chocolate and Vanilla could have gotten mixed in with the rest of the boxes in the first place. On the outside, catgirls look almost like humans. They can understand words and can talk just like us. Oh, now they're going to give us a backstory, are they? But more than humans, catgirls were closer to normal cats. Actually, they just look like regular humans, just with cat ears and cat tail, but whatever. After all, catgirls had ears and tails just like cats do. They were genetically modified... Oh, of course, they're going to go down that route, are they? Anyway, genetically modified humanoid cats that were commonly referred to as catgirls. These days, catgirls fit into society as pets in families or partners to humans. My little sister really loves to dote on catgirls. So our family has 6, including Chocolate and Vanilla. So slave race indeed. In any case, they couldn't have mailed themselves all on their own. Oh no, they're not smart enough to do that. Mailing living things through the post would be impossible, for one thing. There's no way... Oh, okay. There's no way my parents would have helped with this either. Thus, I could only guess this was somehow Shigore's doing. I see, so Shigore was an accomplice then. Yeah, shitty life indeed. Indeed. Oh god. Indeed. Indeed. God. Yes. Yes. Wait, snuggling acknowledged? What? Okay, well I guess the translation is interesting to say the least. Oh god, indeed. Yes. Anyway, don't get out of control and hurt yourselves. Indeed. Apparently they're meant to be sounding musical, though to be honest they don't really sound musical to me, but whatever. Indeed. Without any ill intentions, the 2 catgirls were off and running. Well, the bakery did have living quarters on the 2nd floor, so I wasn't worried about them causing a ruckus around here. Of course, they aren't young catgirls anymore either. Comrade. Indeed. So I shouldn't have to worry about them getting out of control too much. Well, besides that, I looked up an address in my phone's address book. Minaduki residence. Well, I've already left Shigure a message, so she should call me back later. Without pressing the call button, I put my cell phone back in my pocket. I'd moved out without saying anything. So for her to call me back within the day seemed a bit stupid. Well, it wasn't really an issue I needed to bring up right this moment. I should hear from Shigure soon anyhow. Just getting in our faces there a bit there. Oh, passing score, eh? I don't think we're supposed to actually care since we're meant to be slaves, but there you go. Good work, you two. Indeed. Gosh, both of you have major bedhead. Sheesh. Really? I think they call this fan service. Anyway, I tidied up their hair with a comb. Their soft hair felt nice as always. Yeah, definitely a bit different to Everlasting Summer, that's for sure. Anyway, I lightly bonked them both on the head while they had their eyes closed. Now then, why were the 2 of you hiding amongst my moving boxes? Oh, there you go. Had no choice, just tagged along, you two. I reckon they were trying to escape or something, maybe, I don't know. Well, I figured that had to be the reason, but... Anyhow, I recomposed myself, recompiled perhaps, and looked at the 2 of them again. Listen up, okay? How many times have I told you to? This isn't a vacation or a picnic. I moved out because I have no intention of going back there. If you were at home, you wouldn't have anything to worry about. Shigura and the other catgirls are there too. It will be better if you two just... The fuck? The fuck was that? Okay, so get something to eat. Jesus. I would quite say that's cute. What the hell? Although yeah, I definitely do agree this is camp as hell. Even though it's a bit of a dystopia though, with slave race and all that, but what the hell. While listening to those silly excuses, I glanced at the clock and saw that it was already past 1 o'clock. Bit of a rhyme going there, I guess. Now that I've thought about it, I haven't eaten anything since this morning either. Well, why don't we have lunch first then? Geez, they're pretty easy to please. Indeed, these two were as easygoing as always. Fade to black. Is that going to be the end of the demo, I wonder? No, what do you know? Oh, no, actually... What? No, I think that is the end of the demo. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. No, it's still going. Oh no. Sure, why are they referring to themselves in the third person? Okay then. You'll bother those around us, so try not to get too carried away, you two. Comrades. Since the refrigerator was empty, we headed to the nearby shopping district to buy groceries. Really, I thought that had already been said. Alright. From brand name clothing stores to supermarkets, there was an array of stores. There was even a drugstore with daily necessities amongst them. If you come here, we have just about everything. That was how the real estate agents had recommended this place to me. Wait, don't you two go shopping with Shugore often? Well, who knows? Maybe at the end of the game we'll get to drive some some trucks. And yeah, that's always fun too. The proper mindset? Hey, first of all, Shigure is your master. Okay then. I think that's circular logic they're using there. It's not that different from Euro Truck Simulator. Anyway, never mind then. Anyhow, keep it down inside the store, okay? I parted from the two of them. I decided to hurry on ahead. Oh, really? Ah, probably costs a fortune. But that's stuff for you two to use. Ah, there you go. I don't need it, so put it down and come over here. Wonder who the hell's actually banging that gong. And I don't mean the instruments, the gong. They seem pretty fragile.
ショコラ泣かないの。ご主人はひどい人だね。
Well, for keeping slaves, probably. Don't just say that and then toss that in the basket all nonchalantly.
ガードが硬い。
His defense is strong. Force is strong with this one. Anyway, I had to be on guard or they would sneak something in when I wasn't paying attention. Ah, those ragamuffins. Yes. They even tried to grab another basket for themselves at the supermarket earlier. It was apparent to me how dreadful an idea it was when they decided to come along.
ごめんなさい、ご主人様。
Actually, maybe they can steal something. But just like Grand Theft Auto, except to be getting them to sneak the food out, I guess. But anyway, it's not really like Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, whatever.
猫は素直だから仕方ないね。ご主人が素直になればいいのに。さ。
Ah, well. To hell with honesty, eh? It has nothing to do with being honest. I'm telling you, don't just put the shampoo in the basket like that. Put it back.
お願いします、ご主人様。何とぞショコラたちのシャンプーを買ってください。シャンプーもない家に帰るのは悲しい。猫的に油髪は気持ち悪い。
I'm surprised I didn't say, as you know. Ah, well, whatever.
猫ちゃんたち、シャンプーもろくに買
Poor
ってもらえない
things.
のかしら。
Ah, well.
猫虐待
What do they know, eh?
した方がいいんじゃないのかしら、あれ。
Wait a minute, so is the entire race meant to be catgirls? So there's no cat guys or anything? Anyway, don't put on some act to confuse the customers around us, seriously. We'd only just moved here. But suddenly we already had disapproving glares directed at us.
ご主人様とのお出かけは楽しいです。思わずニャンニャン言いたくなっちゃいますね。ニャンニャン。私たちのものは何も買ってくれなかったけど、ご主人ケチ。
Oh, cost effective is the term you're looking for. I'm not a cheapskate. Besides, I nearly got reported. After that, it was the same sort of exchange at the supermarket. The whole thing was so awkward that I don't think I can visit that shopping district for a while. Well, I guess you could say that was the cute side of catgirls. The hell is it now?
あっちからすごくいい匂いがする。
Oh, whatever, let him snatch whatever food is smelling nice.
本当だ。すごく香ばしくていい匂いがします、ご主人様。
Definitely does. What is this smell? Turn towards the source of it.
いらっしゃいませ。
Food stand cat, eh?
美味しい出来たてのたこ焼きいかがですか？
Actually, no, to hell with that. I don't know what it is. And thus I'm going to be biased against it.
熱々で鰹節たっぷりのたこ焼きいかがですか？
Actually, no, to hell with that bonito shit as well.
あ、猫のたこ焼き屋さんだ。珍しいですね、ご主人様。
Yeah, indeed, they'll start demanding voting rights next.
本当だ。小さい子猫ちゃんか。
Yeah, whatever. Alright, it was a cat girl younger than Chocolate and Vanilla. She waved her tiny hands as she politely drew customers in. In human terms, she looked like she was about 12 or 13 years old. In cat years, she was about 6 months old. Oh, of course, so they aged much more quickly too. The young cat girl noticed us and ran over.
猫のお姉ちゃんだ。私と一緒だね。にゃんにゃん。
Cute.
一緒だね。にゃんにゃん。喉ゴロゴロしてあげちゃおう。ゴロゴロ。
No, it's not 0K. Actually, it's funny that you mentioned that because, yeah, that's right, because we're talking, yeah, the Twitch doesn't actually have an entry for Nekopara for whatever reason, so it just says, you know, it doesn't recognize the game, and I'm assuming it doesn't even, you know, switch it over to the name manually, which kind of is crappy, but Yes. Ah well. Well, there you go. You can enjoy this. Enjoy this instead.
私はなでなでしてあげちゃう。なでなで。
And there you go. That's interesting. All the sophisticated animations, we don't actually see them really moving around too much. I suppose they're moving a bit more than Everlasting Summer. But there you go. Owner of the food stand greeted us. Yes, I am. Ah, well, to be more exact, my little sister is their owner. Indeed. God, why doesn't anyone speak English? There you have it, a fine slave life indeed. But anyway, the food stand owner had a wry smile on her face, like she was talking about a mischievous child of hers. At a glance, it was understandable that seeing a young cat girl made it easy to overlook these things. Mine were originally strays, so I don't actually know how old they are. The veterinarian said that they were twins and were now about 9 months old. Weird, okay. Anyway, my little sister is actually quite the education freak. Back then, they were really noisy, but it was all worth it. Press P when the cat girl's in front of you. P? Okay, well, what about now? What the... Oh, okay, I see. It just makes them hop up and down. Well, there you go. How's that? There's some animation. Yeah, I suppose that counts as animation. Oh, indeed. Anyway, taught us well. Great. I see. Perhaps I'll learn to rebel. The hell is she talking about? There you go, I suppose one master to rule them all, or something. Yeah, apparently. Let's talk about power tripping, eh? Well, I am grateful. She lightly nudged me with her elbow. I responded with an embarrassed, forced smile. Hearing this kind of stuff in public sure was embarrassing. Indeed. Cute. The three of them were getting along very well. And there you go. The food stand owner looked fondly at them from nearby. Oh, there you go. Strays all over the place, though. Wow, she said that pretty quick, actually. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of, there's actually quite a few strays in the cities of Serbia. No catgirls, though. But, yeah, quite a few stray animals for some bizarre reason. Actually, even in Russia, apparently, wolves and such have actually learned how to take subway trains to proper, to the right stations and all that. It's quite something, actually, what they can learn. The master of Kipo. Kipo? I'm not sure what he means by that. Oh, there you go. Easy peasy. Oh, the rage, eh? Well, they don't really look much like cats, actually. This is really just an excuse to have a slave race, but there you go. Her words seemed tinged with blame and worry. She grumbled, letting out a sigh. Although who knows, maybe that's meant to be the, the hidden dystopian elements under this otherwise cutesy tale. Or maybe they're not going to delve into it all, I don't know. Anyway, she grumbled, letting out a sigh. Not that long ago, it wasn't rare to see stray humanoid cats just wandering throughout town. But now it was more likely for one to see humanoid cats that were well loved by their owners. Since the amount of unfortunate humanoid cats had decreased, there was more of a balance. Owners were quite elated.
のない連中ばっかりで嫌気もさすけど。でも
Indeed.
そいつらのおかげで可愛い娘に会えたのかなって思うとなんとも言えないけどね。
Hysterical. It was a bright and honest laugh. I nodded in agreement. That is true. This must be like how pets find their way back to their owners. I smiled at such an uncharacteristic thought from me. Actually, for a demo, this has gone for a bit. Actually, so if we press P now... Ah, okay, they'll all jump up, it seems. Bam. Outstanding. Anyway. Oh, your chats don't use emotes like Capo or Kappa. Yeah, I don't know why. I guess it's probably just a limitation of the IRC plugin that I'm using on OBS, apparently. Oh well, I guess I can see them in the browser when I eventually get back to that. Anyway, it says they say, ah, that's right. The hell is takoyaki anyway? Ah, octopus, eh? Well, everyone likes octopuses, octopi. Oh no. Wait, can't we teach them to cook? Oh well. Chocolate and Vanilla's shoulders drooped downheartedly. As they hung their heads, I rubbed them from behind. I took a look at their little takoyaki seller. Okay, 3 orders of takoyaki. Can you do that for me? Indeed. Her large eyes blinked as she tilted her head in confusion. Yeah, for me, chocolate and vanilla. Could you do that for me? Indeed. No, not teleporting away like in Everlasting Summer, that's for sure. What's... Oh yeah, that's right, chest bounciness. Yeah, actually I did see that, and I think I put it just one tiny bit above the bare minimum, so yeah, there you go. Yes, wow. Certainly a very unique option, that's for sure. I suppose for people who aren't aware of that, basically it's a slider that controls chest bounciness. But anyway. So 3 takoyaki majokis, whatever. It's going to take some time to get home and make food after all. Besides, I want to try the takoyaki here too. Indeed. Yeah, incredibly exciting. Well, it's got octopus in it, so I mean, what could be more exciting for yeah. Anyway. Wait, what does that mean? Wait, topping for octopus? Oh, okay. That sounds good, I suppose. Mayonnaise, really? Actually, is it just me or do they look a bit cross for some reason? My question was completely ignored. I can't even remember what it was actually. Anyway, well I guess I shouldn't let it bother me, huh? I wondered about that as I looked at chocolate and vanilla, happily awaiting their takoyaki in front of the food stand. Meow. Is what that says. Oh, just interrupt me, eh? I still can't get a hold of her. Probably the Yakuza have done something there. Anyway, we're their guests over today. When I checked the clock, it was past 10 o'clock already. Since then, I tried calling Shigure several times, but couldn't get through to her. Just like that, it had already gotten this late. I've never gone this long without hearing from Shigure. I really didn't understand my family schedule at all.
ご主人様、ご主人様、久しぶりに一緒にお風呂入りましょう。お背中流してあげますから。
So I'm assuming that's probably part of what was cut out for steaming. Oh, God.
私たちの発育が良くなってからお風呂入れてくれなくなった。ご主人のエロ。
What's this thing? Some pet shops. Oh yeah, that's right, actually. I don't know, actually. I guess we haven't seen that yet. Gotta talk about a dystopian date. Or fruitopia, maybe. Anyway, yeah, there you go. You haven't even grown that much. What are you two talking about?
にゃにゃにゃにゃんですか。
Indeed.
ショコラとバニラはもう立派なレディー猫だってしぐれちゃんが言ってましたし。
Cat ladies, eh?
その発言がセクハラ。猫の尊厳を踏みにじってる。それにショコラは今くらいがアイデンティティ。
Vanilla, you're the one changing the subject. In any case, don't worry about the bath. You two need to get ready to go home.
にゃ、帰る支度？
Wait a minute, what was with that zooming shot?
ショコラの家はご主人様のお家ですけども。ショコラの隣が私の居場所だし。
Oh no, we can't put him into separate kennels or anything, eh? Oh, but anyway.
あと、ご主人かっこいい。なんか妙に男前に見えてきた。
Actually, we haven't even seen what the main character looks like now that I think of it. Okay. Indeed, I'm assuming, you know, the main character's meant to be more of a blank slate than, say, Semyon from Everlasting Summer. Stop feigning ignorance, you two. Cut that out. Oh, indeed. Anyway, so cut that out. The two of them looked at my way, about to distract me again. Since Shugure isn't picking you up, I'll take you two home. So, go get ready to leave. Chocola and Vanilla turned away from me and cast their gazes downwards. Returning home on the same day I had moved out. Seemed to be such a stupid idea that I did hesitate a bit. There was no other way. Nor was there time for excuses. I looked towards Chocolate and Vanilla as they hung their heads in silence and continued on. Listen up, you two. I'm going to open my bakery and I don't know how things are going to turn out. I've got no one to rely on, so I don't know how things will turn out. Repeating himself there. Well, obviously they're going to become his assistants then, aren't they? With all that's going on, I don't know if I can take care of you two. Get it? I mean, it's already going to be difficult enough just looking after my cell. My god, they're being assertive. It was a quiet voice I could barely hear. Chocola said something with her head down. What did you say? I came closer and asked her to repeat herself. God, you know it's serious when they have speed lines or something like that around them. Indeed. No teleportation there. Uwa. Wait. Hey, Chocola. What's the name of that vampire? Indeed. And was the vampire called Chocola as well? I can't remember. Wait, stop. Vanilla, why are you running away too? Wonder how much they're paying the voice actors. It's dangerous, so stop running around. If you fall, you'll get hurt. Indeed. Maybe so in Chocola's case, but aren't you bad with physical activity? Come on, I've got you now, Chocola. Yeah, it's Nekopara. It's just that Twitch doesn't recognize it, so it didn't actually switch the name over. And I forgot about it anyway. That's, there you go. Oh, God.
ショコラの胸もろ触ってる。もうわしづかみ。
Gee, that's not inappropriate at all. I am not, it's because you two are running around.
好きありです。
0x, not bad. Anyway, hey, stop it. You're still going to run. Okay, I've got you vanilla.
こちょこちょこちょこちょこちょ。
Wah. Chocolate, stop, really stop. Gwahaha. Choco waha. It's pretty damn good voice acting.
ほら、ささ。
Indeed. Like I said, stop running. The two of them didn't listen to a word I said as they continued to mess with me. And that was how the first night went. Well, God knows it will certainly be an interesting game if it had more elements like that. Actually, there's a thing about 0K, it is actually completely free, and it's open source as well, so there you go, free promotion for 0K. You'll see. Anyway, for now I'll let you stay, but only for tonight. I don't have guest beds or futons, okay? While that was all happening, 11 o'clock became midnight. A whole hour? Jesus. How's this guy meant to do anything? Even if I took them home, everyone was sure to be asleep by now. Definitely needs to learn better time management skills. The one glimmer of hope I had, that Shigure would call me back, didn't happen. Have enough bows. Oh, that's right. Not enough. So I decided that taking them home tomorrow was my first priority.
もちろんご主人様のベッドで寝ます。
Makes you wonder if they actually did something to Shiguro and the family. Maybe tied them up or, I don't know, sold them into slavery or something light-hearted like that.
私もご主人のベッドで我慢する。
Now there you go. Cleverly, they had even brought pajamas. Just how much planning went into their schemes anyway, precisely. They've obviously got something up their short sleeves there. Really, if you two sleep there, where will I?
一緒に寝てくれないですか？この子に及んで。
Indeed.
ご主人は人の男子なのに往生際が悪い。順番はご主人、ショコラ、私でいい。
Indeed.
ご主人様とバニラに囲まれて幸せにゃん。
Oh god, amount of double entendres you can get from all this. Don't get ahead of yourself, you two. A single bed for 3 people is too crowded. That's right.
じゃあ押しかけたのはショコラたちですし、ここでいいですよ。
Alright.
らしく丸まって寝ますし。贅沢は言わない私たち、超けなげ。
Not asking for luxuries.
こんな感じで。
Watch the two of them lie down and curl up. Or maybe stop levitating, from what I can tell. On the floor of an empty room without even curtains. Oh, that's way too pitiful of a sight to be called praiseworthy.
お引っ越ししたばかりで段ボールたくさんありますよね。
Metal boxes.
お家作ったらあったかいって聞いたし。
Oh, there you
なん
go.
とかなる気がする。
And yes, I'll never get tired of referencing Dawn of All Souls. That's something only strange people would say. Where did these catgirls get this information from anyways? Or maybe common sense? I mean, really, come on, you've got boxes, you can build a fort. Anyway, well, they've probably read a lot of books and watched TV in Shigura's room. Oh no, they're going to become overeducated. Chocola isn't good with kanji characters, so she only reads picture books though. Kanji characters. Should just learn to speak English, or Serbian. Either one will do. Ah, whatever. You two go sleep in my bed. It still gets pretty cold at night in April, after all. April. Oh, wait a minute. Is it... Where is this meant to be set? In Japan? I guess that's the northern hemisphere then. Yeah.
そしたらご主人様はどうするんですか？ショコラの隣？
That's right. Nature's beds. Oh, well, there you go. Even better. Going to sleep on the sofa in the living room. What a gentleman, I guess. The sofa can fit one person, there's air conditioning in there if I need it. The hell is up with referring to herself in third person? Oh, there you go. They moved quickly towards me like lions catching their prey. Placed my hands on their heads and spoke in a clear and stern voice. Listen up, I'll sleep on the sofa and you two will sleep in my bed. Those are your master's orders. Understood. My god, music change. Great, so this is probably where they say they killed the whole family or something, eh? I said it like that deliberately. The two of them looked as if they wanted to say something, but they hesitated, because obviously they did something really nasty back in Shigura's house or whatever. Or that, maybe. They lowered their heads apologetically. Oh, for fuck's sake, stop your bitching. Just get to sleep somewhere. Anyway, they mustered out. They looked like they were on the verge of tears. Their obedience had the exact opposite of the effect I expected. It filled me with guilt. I felt a prickling sensation in my chest. That pain left me as I sighed and rubbed the two of them on the head. Oh yeah. Well, catgirls particularly, but yeah, whatever. Now, there you go. Come on, get going. Bit of a strange story, actually, when you think about it. Good night. If anything happens, call for me right away. Gently rub the heads of the two dispirited catgirls once more. See you in the morning. With that said, I turn the lights off in the room. Oh, well. Yeah, too bad. Anyway, a vanishing voice echoed slightly in the darkened room. The pain in my heart from before became even sharper. I swallowed the pain and replied cheerfully. It's okay if it's just for one night, don't worry about it. Now then, go to sleep. Also, I'm just saying random shit that's whatever happens to be in mind, by the way. Anyway, I really shouldn't act on my emotions, huh? I lay down on the sofa, sighed while staring at the ceiling. If I gave in to my emotions, the results would just lead to more sadness. If I used kind or hopeful words, they would all end up as lies. It's pretty uncool of me to be so passive like this, but I continue to pile on insults and make excuses for my actions. I closed my eyes and waited for sleep to take over.
Nekopara.
Cute. Oh, there you go. Doesn't stop me from being a smartass. Oh, okay. Anyway, it doesn't stop me from being a smartass. Probably had a gun to her head or something. Well, in any case, this has definitely gone on longer than I thought it would actually, so I think I'll actually segment this off. Well, there you go, the first demo game in a bit of a while. We're actually segmenting it off. So for YouTube people, I shall see you all in the next video. Not bad music.